Thornett were, I suppose, the quintessential Australian couple. Is that they were the Thornett parents were very much on do the right thing. I suppose he was the sort of guy that you'd say would be very hard on his kids, expected them to do the right thing. Very much a right thing person. And Mrs. Thornett was just the mother to all of them.
She'd serve up these lunches that were just phenomenal. I mean, they'd almost feed Napoleon's retreating army in terms of their size. Actually, Mr. Thornett told me that when Richard particularly left, he saved $1.2 million on bananas alone.
Sidestep, that's run straight at him. And he was bloody good at that, I'll tell you.
Oh dear.
Rob, how do you about Dick Thornett?
Only really, as far as I'm concerned, Dick was the best player that I played with, as far as ability to run the ball, do everything. He could do it, of course, and he was a joy to play with. 61, when I made my first tour, he was 20 and I was 29, and he took me under his arm and showed me how to live.
I mean, he wasn't called Moby Dick for nothing. He was a giant of a man. He had huge legs. He was fast for a big man. He could be brutal if he wanted to be. And when he was on his game, he was almost impossible to stop. But he had silky skills as well. He was very good with the ball, and very rarely went to ground with the ball.
Well, I still think he was, pound for pound, he just had more skills than any player ever played with or against.
The brilliant Dick Thornett is a man we well recall, the youngest of a trio who would challenge one and all. Growing up in Bronte, swimming laps in Bronte baths, mixing there with household names, now treading famous paths. Playing water polo, showing strength in roughest water, with older brothers John and Ken, who gave no slightest quarter. Spending countless hours riding waves and open surf, then watching Randwick's Myrtle Green on Coogie's hallowed turf. This fine young set of brothers may indeed have had no equal. In the 60 years that followed, have we ever seen a sequel? Both John and Ken wore green and gold, in different codes they starred, yet Dick was not to be outdone, he played a different card. In those famous Rome Olympics, at the tender age of 20, he joined the water polo team to savage foes aplenty. Now when he made the Wallabies, though still so young in years. He showed no trepidation, for the challenge held no fears. The All Blacks felt his power in the thickest of the battle. He revelled in those moments when you hear the sabres rattle. When rugby league came calling, he joined his brother Ken. He held aloft the ashes with a host of famous men. Few men have won the honours that Dick can hold so proudly. For many years his praises rang so widely and so loudly. To wear your nation's colours 3 times on different stages must make this modest warrior a sportsman for the ages.